started crying right over there watching Tim talk about his son, and now I'm gonna start crying again. But just like, oh God,
Emotional
because you know we're all parents, and then you hope that you do your best, and you produce these humans that go into the world, and like to have a kid that's like making great art that you're really proud of.
Was that the cutest
That's the
one?
best.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was actually standing right over there, and I had started crying. So, but I mean, I obviously cry a lot. So,
But with you and Oprah, have we stayed in touch? That was one of the greatest
that phone,
moments.
correct me if I'm wrong, but that phone was just for her to call, right?
yeah, that was my Oprah phone. Marianne,
And see,
do you have an Oprah phone in your home?
Unfortunately,
or on
I
this
don't.
Set? Where is it? Yeah, it was just for her to call, and then she did. And it was a huge surprise. No one told me that it was happening, and yeah.
So when you heard it ring, what was going through your mind?
I just knew it had to be Oprah, because if it wasn't Oprah, then someone was horribly mean
Totally.
to me. And yeah, and she just meant so much to me. And also, like, contextually, that was the last show that we did before our Christmas hiatus break, like our holiday break last year. And it had just been a lot of energy and, you know, getting a show off the ground and doing the first like 5 weeks of it. And I just was ready to like break in half, and I had a cold, and you know, Tom Hanks at the Golden Globes, when you got a cold,
When
guys.
you got a cold.
Yeah.
You
And
cry. You
Oprah's
cry a
one
lot.
of those people, her voice can just make you cry. You have a friend when they give you that look, like, are you okay? When they
Yeah,
give it,
yeah.
Oprah's just voice can make you so emotional.
I went to see David Byrne on Broadway in his show American Utopia, which is like incredible. And the first moment he started to sing, I started crying. Like his voice just made me dissolve.
You're in touch with your emotions. I like that.
You know what? At this point, there's no reason not to be.
We were talking about our kids right before
Yeah.
air, and we've got a super nanny coming up, right? And she was talking earlier about it's okay to fight in front of your kids as long as your kids see you make up in front of them.
Great.
What do you think about all that?
I mean, I've already been taking her advice for the entirety of my being a parent. So, yeah, I mean, look, I gotta be honest with you. I think that we live in a really messy, complicated, weird world right now. And I don't find any value in like shielding my kids from everything. I think that you have to know what's appropriate for them age-wise, and you have to know a way to be able to talk to them. And lucky for us, we live in a world with plenty of resources, so you can kind of figure out what's okay in terms of like world events, or, you know, just your own little world events in your home. So,
But I think you're right. I think communication is key. As long as you're constantly communicating with your kids,
Yeah.
then they feel comfortable.
we had a thing with my older daughter when she was about 4. Mark and I always would talk to her in just a very matter-of-fact way as we would talk to one another. And at some point I was explaining something to her, and I was like, you know, Bertie, the thing is, it's kind of subversive because, and then I stopped and I was like, do you know what that word means? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, like at all. Like she had no idea what I was even
She
explaining.
is so smart, though. I love
she
little
is,
Birdie.
my little bird.
What's she up to these days? So how old and what's going on?
Well, Birdie is 11 and a half.
Get ready, get ready.
Yeah, we're there. It's intense. And Cricket is 6. She's in 1st grade, reading and writing. And
It's funny with the second, right? How they pick up things so quickly because they're
doing
just kind of
sight
thrown in.
it's the cutest thing. I mean, yeah, she's a really,
I was drilling with my kid last night.
she
By the
said
way,
that.
I'm only good with, I realized till the 3rd grade with my daughter with the homework, because they've changed math, they did that, and I'm like, okay, we got to get a tutor. I can't help after that. The 3rd grade's my tapped
Mario,
out.
I don't know about your school, but this is not a joke. At my kids' elementary school, they had a math class for the parents to learn how to do.
Oh my God, that's
the
amazing.
math. Well, because it's different than how we learned math.
know.
If you don't have kids at home,
Right.
or actually, it's very specific. It's specific to like different private schools, I think, and some progressive public schools will do it. But there's this thing called Singapore math.
Yeah.
Some people do everyday math. Some
Don't
people
you
do.
laugh? Our
Common
parents
Core.
would
Common
never
Core
go
math.
to school to take a math class. Like our parents were like, you go to school. We ran a mile home from the bus stop, and that's how it worked. Like now, parents are like, here's a course. You can come learn what your child's doing.
I know, and I feel like sometimes it's too much. And I had like a thing with, you know, a kid that was like, Bertie was having some issues with this kid at school, and I was called, and I was like, in the nicest, best way possible. I don't know how to say this to you. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
like I just feel like this is too much involvement.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then maybe if we just like everybody just take a step back. Like
Yeah.
I don't have any lions in Big Little Lies. Do you know what I mean? I'm not on the show. I don't want to be. I mean,
Right.
I would want to be on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But in real life, like I have no desire
Right.
to
Yes.
be in that sort
so
of thing.
true.
So yeah. And the head of the school just kind of laughed really.
Right.
Hopefully they appreciate it. which
She
I like.
did. She did appreciate it.
I want to make sure we get to Hotel Tonight.
Yes, I love Hotel Tonight.
Yes.
Do you guys use it?
I've done it twice. Is this where you can log on and you get the good deal if you do it last minute?
Well, so Hotel Tonight is an app, and I've used it for years legitimately. And then they reached out and they said, "Would you like to partner with us? We're trying to help people be more spontaneous." And I was like, "Yeah, no, we booked a hotel this week on Hotel Tonight for my sister."
So how does it work?
Coming to stay. It's an app. It gives you great last-minute deals on hotels, but it's kind of curated, so you know that the hotels are going to be cool that you stay in.
Okay.
And we use it for like last-minute trips to Palm Springs, or like, hey, the kids have Monday off school, we didn't realize it. Where are we going? Let's book it on Hotel Tonight. And so then today I'm taking the winners of this contest out on an open bus tour around LA.
Oh, this is
I'm
gonna
just
be
going to
cute.
point out all the places I've cried. That's what I'm going to do. So.
Oh, it's so great to see you.
Thanks, you too.
And I'm so glad the kids are doing great. Come back and
Thanks.
play
I will, of course.
anytime.
I will.